because enough is enough. It was just like the Big Show. Why was the Big Show even part of the NWO? Big Show was a WCW guy. Why? It made no sense. You know?
Yeah.
The only one they didn't turn was Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't have an opportunity.
Even
to turn
Sting
him.
was turned.
Red and black.
So it's just like, and then the Red and Black became a face. How did Red and Black? The two guys that started the NWO became Red and Black, and then Savage would jump ship, and then Luger and Sting, and it was like, what the? Oh. But thank God though for the NWO, because some of the wrestlers that were involved in the NWO had absolutely nothing to do in the wrestling business left. Guys like Conan and Stevie Ray, Buff Bagwell, Bryan Adams, Brutus Beefcake, the Apocalypse,
Virgil.
Virgil,
black and white.
Yeah.
So like these guys had nothing left. Vincent, that was his name though. Vincent.
Yes, Vincent.
They had nothing left to offer. So putting a shirt on them and having them walk out in groups made them relatives still. So it helped them, but it just got carried away. It was just like anybody who came. Rick Rude came over. Hey, NWO shirt. Here you go. I'm like, if you. It's like if you came from WWE, you got a guaranteed contract and an NWO shirt.
Yep.
That was part of your gift package.
Yeah, that was your signing bonus. You got an NWO shirt. It was like, come on. It just got ridiculous.
Plus they were doing what they wanted to. Like, you let Nash run wild, and I heard that Kevin Nash, he does not like to go by the script.
Of course he
likes
does.
to do what he wants.
It's easy to win titles when you're writing the story.
Yeah, I mean that's why he left the WWE. He left the WWE because they would not match Turner's offer.
Oh, of course not. Nobody was going to match Turner. Turner was just open checkbook. He was just throwing money at people, and
could be the reason why they went under.
And then you had the whole Click reunion in the steel cage match when Triple H took the brunt of that because Scott Hall and Nash went to WCW and Shawn Michaels was the champion at the time.
Yeah.
So
obviously Triple H
who's going to get buried? Triple H. He was supposed to win the King of the Ring.
And we would have never seen Austin 3. We would never would have saw Austin 316.
It would never have been Stone Cold Steve Austin 316.
He was the ringmaster before that.
Yep. Never would have happened until he was told that, and Shawn Michaels said it. Stone Cold told Shawn Michaels during that interview. He goes, if it wasn't for that, they never would have had Stone Cold Steve Austin, because he cut a promo right before the King of the Ring, and he started doing the 316 and the whole that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so gimmick.
Yep.
And that was the birth. If Triple H didn't get buried, never would have happened. There would have been never would have been a Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And we might have never seen the rise as it was of the Attitude Era.
Yeah, I mean, who knows how The Rock's career might have went.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he was Rocky Maivia in the Nation of Domination. And he wasn't that relevant.
The whole Rock thing was because Rock was on the rise and Stone Cold was on the rise, and they got very competitive with each other. And kind of lost in the whole mix was a guy who was there a lot longer than all of them, was The Undertaker.
Yep.
And that's when he changed his whole gimmick, which I hated, but...
I didn't mind it, actually. I didn't mind the whole
How do you
American
go from the
Badass
dead man to the American Badass?
Yeah.
And then back to the dead man?
I didn't mind it because it gave him something a little fresh to do. And then they realized that it wasn't the greatest thing for him, but it worked, and it did what it needed to do for that short amount of time.
It did.
I don't know. I didn't...
I mean, for that era, I guess you could say, for that time period, it was...
He's proved, though, over the years that he didn't need a gimmick change to make it work.
No. You're correct.
I mean, 25 years we just celebrated?
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you think about, like, The Rock getting up there too. I mean, him and Triple H kind of played off each other when they had that whole Intercontinental title feud. They kind of put each other on the map right now.
Well, he also, when one was the corporate champion, one was the anti-corporate.
Yeah.
You know, Stone Cold was the anti-corporate guy, and Rock was the corporate champion, and they played off that great, and they had some great matches, and you know, I think The Rock sold the Stunner better than probably anybody.
Oversold the Stunner better than anybody.
It was great though. I mean, there's only a couple of guys I can think off the top of my head who probably would have oversold it better. One, Ted DiBiase. Forget it.
Yeah.
He used to flop and flip in midair all the time.
And Ric Flair.
I don't know. Ric Flair doesn't flip well. He flops well. He doesn't flip well.
Shawn
Michaels, Dolph Ziggler, and I would say Chris Jericho.
Okay.
And all three of them are very similar in like body type, but and I would also say Kurt Hennig in his prime.
Prime, yeah.
Before the back and the neck issues and all that stuff. Here's another NWO guy.
Yep.
I don't know if it was The Rock or Triple H, but I remember one of them getting stunned on Raw, and they must have stood there, stunned, for about 2 minutes. While Stone Cold just looked at him. I think it was Triple H.
No, Triple H was tagged up. It was DX. It was Triple H and Michaels.
And Shawn Michaels.
Right,
he came down and he caught a boot to the face.
That's what it was.
Off the top rope. And he was just waving in the wind.
Shawn Michaels was blowing him
Michaels
forward.
was like blowing, like trying to make him fall over. And then after I'd say about 15 to 18 seconds, he finally shakes the cobwebs. Like, oh, I'm okay. And then falls on his face.
Yeah.
That was
a sell.
Hilarious.
That was a sell.
Who was it against? Because it was against Flair and somebody else.
I seen this.
Was it Orton?
Yeah, Flair and Orton.
Flair and Orton.
Flair and Orton?
Yeah.
Quite hilarious.
That's one of those moments where
I think Triple H caught himself like, oh shit, what do I do?
Like he caught it in the chin, and he caught himself where what should I fall backwards?
Or forwards?
Should I forward? I'm in the corner. I really can't go anywhere. So I'm just gonna wave in the wind, and he was like teetering, and then he'd come back up, and then he was going forward, and the look on Shawn Michaels' face was priceless.
I know. You gotta get out of that one.
It was funnier watching Shawn Michaels' face going, like looking at him like, what? Just fall down, do something, and then he's blowing on him like that wasn't working. And then Ric Flair's throwing his arms up in the air, like, you know. Yeah. And as soon as Triple H hit the ground, Flair jumped up in the air. He's like, ah!
The crowd just erupted.
That was a tribute to Flair, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It had to be. You want to talk about flops.
The best video of all time. Nick, did you see it yet? The Ric Flair versus LeBron James flop video?
That is great.
I did not watch it yet.
You gotta watch that. It's better than Gilmore Girls, bro. Just gonna throw that out there.
Well, I am not watching that, so it's okay.
Okay, you know. And a number 9 jersey is gonna look very, very nice.
I will tell her that.
Very nice. It's gonna look, you know, what is she gonna get, like Horton the Who on the back?
The number 9.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah, she wears number 99. But 99's retired twice for 2 different people.
Gotcha.
So 9 is available. Figured we still got the 9 in it.
There you go.
His what do you softball? Yes.
Player?
His girlfriend Brianna
is going to play softball.
Is a catcher. She's a college catcher.
Ooh.
Yes. Ooh.
Well, Kevin is trying to recruit her.
That's trying to recruit her. I already have her on our website. That's how confident I am.
Do you really?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's born in, bro. Nick, you better might as well just give her up.
You just might as well
hey.
Make sure you pack your bags every Friday night.
Yep.
For softball.
Coming on that road trip, 7 a.m.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, that's great, bro. Let's see.
I love it. Let's.
Let's pull it up. Let's see if I'm lying or not. I forgot if I'm lying or not. Let's see. Let's go to... it's officially 61 days, 4 hours, 34 minutes, and 38 seconds until the Damage Winter Meetings.
That's it?
That's it,
2 months?
2 months
Holy
of
crap.
tolerating this weather. And as it's going to be 60 degrees this week. And then, that's it. And then we will be getting 2 weeks after the meeting will be Camp Nasta 22.
My goodness.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go down. We got already on the list. We got let's go in jersey number order. It's off 23rd year. I'm sorry. Number 2, Anthony Figueroa. Number 3, Thomas Candela. Number 8, John Torrey. Number 11, Nicole Castano. Number 12, Lou Bufuto. Number 13, Annette Cannizaro. 15, Pete DeSanti. 16, Marisol Polino. 17, Kerry Swagger. 22, Mike Kingren. 28, Carrie Porto. 29, Eric Deeney. 37, Keith Gilner. 42, Brian Baskerville. Number 9, Brianna Horton. So,
as we count down the days, ladies and gentlemen, the shout out to the...
Did you hear that, Nick?
Damage.
Yes, I did. I might have to, since I can't do anything physical, maybe I'll have to find some bench manager or something like that on your team.
You can be the equipment manager if you want.
The equipment manager. Well, I can't carry anything, though.
No, you don't have to carry nothing. You just got to make sure all the softballs are picked up out of the dugout, put in the bag. The bat rack that's clipped to the fence gets put back in the bag.
Pick up the bases.
The bases get put back in the bag, and that's it.
All right, maybe I'll do something along those lines. I gotta be part of the
coach
team,
first,
so.
Nick.
Yeah, I'll be first base coach, bro.
Equipment manager. You could be the.
Of course.
You could be the grooming manager.
Dude, I got my mustache.
All male
I got my
players
mustache
are cleanly
mean right now.
groomed before game time. You know. Oh God, we have problems. But anyway,
we do.
I think we should. I think we're gonna go. I hate when I press the wrong button on the computer. I think we're gonna end this broadcast, this show today, and we're gonna head into next week, the last show of 2015, the last show of the season. Who knew that a show that started off with JT and I sitting at my kitchen table in my old house with slices of buffalo chicken pizza, with 2 laptops, no microphones, no idea, no clue. We said we're going to do it for shits and giggles, and we're just going to make fun of like the Jets and the Mets and everybody else because our teams always stink. And who knew?
This could be you, ladies and gentlemen. This could be you.
Who knew that we would become a internet phenomenon, a juggernaut of I might will, and a wrestling promoter company.
Yes.
So, on a side note, we do want to apologize to our fan base. ODB will not be joining us at the big event. She had a prior commitment the same weekend. We will be filling that spot with another talent or two. We're working on that right now. And we also have another talent we should be adding as soon as I have some conversations with Killer B, Brian Blair. Another wrestler that will be signing with NXT very soon. So we want to book her because once she signs with NXT, she will not be able to book anymore after, but she will be able to honor all her previous bookings.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
and ladies and gentlemen, when we say ODB, we do not mean Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, we do not mean that guy that lost on the Giants.
And I know most of you, that's probably what you thought.
And that
Who
guy
knew?
throwing
What's
those.
today's date? What's
Today is
the
December
20th. Today is the 20th of December, 2015. And who would know that the Washington Redskins control their own destiny for the division? They're a half a game up, could be a game up after tonight, and could clinch the division next week with a win against Philly. And the Washington Capitals could be the number 1 team in an NHL tonight, but can't be any less than the number 1 team in the East.
But the Jets still have a better record than the Washington Redskins, and that's all I care about.
But the Jets aren't going to make the playoffs, so it don't matter.
Yes, they are.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
They're the 5 seed right now.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
You really think they'll lose and go 9-7 and miss the playoffs?
Coach Kev called 4-12 this year.
And they have how many wins?
They
5?
have 9.
They have 9 right
They
now.
have 9?
9?
They're
9-5.
5 more than you predicted?
They're done.
I know they're done.
They're done.
Nick, they're done.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
Not as done.